Hello, it's the 12th of October 2022. I've got a SIBO test tomorrow, so I've been having very plain food today. Didn't eat until lunchtime, then I had 4 boiled eggs, then I had 2 chicken fillets, just plain, with a little bit of oil just to cook them in the air fryer. Then I just had a jagged potato with tuna mayonnaise, and then that's it. That's all I'm gonna have today. I need to have some more water, but yeah, so I just thought I'd let you know how I'm feeling. So I'm feeling absolutely exhausted. I haven't done that much today. I went to the gym from about 8 till about 10ish, and then what did I do? Had some errands, I think. So I can't remember what I did. What did I do? I think I had a warning light come up on my car, so I rang around 3 garages to see if I could take it along to figure out what's wrong with it. And I did go to the one at 4 o'clock, and then I put, what have we done? I've put a wash load on and hung that up. I've watched, in the gym I finished watching one of the sessions from my mini MBA that I'm doing. I got to the end of that, which is good. And then and then I was asked to clean the bathroom, so I did that. That was absolutely exhausting. Just taking the vacuum and the steamer upstairs just absolutely wiped me out. So even though it sounds on paper like I haven't done much, I feel absolutely exhausted now. I'm going to do a 2.5 hour hypnobirthing session, which if I was well, I'd be up for, but I just don't have the energy to concentrate, but we'll do it anyway. So yeah, so even though I've had no carbs until the jagged potato just now, I don't feel any better. I feel my energy is very low. I'm quite brain foggy. So yeah, just as a record, just eating very plain food doesn't help energy levels because I'm obviously not in ketosis, which might help. But then I'm not eating the carbs to get the energy in my regular diet. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'm probably going to feel more of the same, I would have thought, and I can't go to the gym before the SIBO test. I'm really looking forward to having some normal food. Tomorrow afternoon might even take my probiotics with me and some other supplements to try and get my strength back as soon as possible, because the last 2 weeks have been horrendous. Yeah, really tough. So yeah, so I just thought I'd check in on that. I'll let you know how the SIBO test goes tomorrow. That is a NHS SIBO test. Even though I've under a GI consultant in Harrogate near Leeds, and because SIBO tests are quite rare to get at the NHS, I'm going to Sheffield for it. So yeah, I'll ask all the questions like how quickly can I get the lab results? Will I get a copy? Because it might take months to get another appointment with the NHS GI. So yeah, but it's good to just tick this off the list. I'm actually not expecting to find anything, but let's just see what happens. And then I also did a comprehensive stool test through, is it Inviso? Inviso Healthcare. It's the Ecology X, something like that. So if you Google comprehensive stool test, Ecology X, it's quite a comprehensive one. Give that a go. I've also tried Health Path stool test in the past, and that it didn't really show me a great deal apart from zonulin being high. So we'll just see what this one comes back like in a few weeks' time. But yeah, I'll speak to you again soon, hopefully with a lot less brain fog.
Morning, it's the Thursday, 13th of October 2022. It's the day of my SIBO test, so I've had very plain food yesterday. Plain chicken, jack potato without the skin, tuna mayo, actually that was alright. And then what did I have before that? Something else. What did I have before that? What can you have? Chicken. I can't remember. So yeah, and I've not eaten or drunk anything today, so I'm really quite foggy. Well, I say foggy. I need energy. I've not eaten anything with energy, particularly apart from the potato yesterday. What the fuck did I have? Anyway, so yeah, so I think the SIBO test is going to take about 3 hours this morning. I'll check in again afterwards, let you know how I'm getting on. I'm considering, so this is an NHS SIBO test this morning. I'm considering taking magnesium citrate this afternoon, to the level that you would need if you're going to do a colonoscopy, and just see if, given that I've had a really clean diet over the last couple of days, it's worth just clearing out my system, see if I can think a bit better. At the same time, I do feel like I need some energy. So I've got, I don't know whether I should, I've got my B complex, liposomal B complex, and with me I've got some Vivamex or VSL3 that I could potentially take, so I need to think whether I want to do that or not. I've also got ginger and artichoke supplement that I bought, that might help with my MMC or migrating motor complex. So if I'm going to do the citrate, I probably shouldn't do any of that. I should just do the citrate and see how I feel later. I mean, I just want some bloody food now, some normal food, but I think I probably should try and push through. So I'll check in a bit later and let you know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling quite tired, I'm feeling foggy. I felt a lot worse than this, but the fogginess is shit. And I was just thinking in the way over on the drive over to Sheffield, I live in Leeds, because this is where the SIBO test is. You know, is this it? Like, you know, over the last 12 years I've had this. Am I going to ever really be any better than I am now? And if I can't be, then I'm a bit done, really. But yeah, anyway, let's check in later and I'll let you know how I'm getting on. Okay, so it's 13th of October 2022. So I've now come out of my breath test. I felt groggy in the morning, quite foggy, and then I had the glucose liquid, and that took, I could probably feel the start of that having a bit of impact on my blood sugars about 15 minutes in, and then over the next hour or so I'm starting to improve my cognition. So I would say that I am much less foggier than I was before yesterday. So I think that's a really good sign to show that there is some kind of link between bacteria, either in the small intestine or the large intestine, and my brain fog. You know, I guess I haven't really had much food. Haven't had any food today up until now. Yesterday I didn't have any carbs apart from jacket potato in the evening. So I've not had loads of energy, but I think just to get a bit of glucose in helps my brain function. So yeah, I can think reasonably well. I probably could think better, but considering I haven't been to the gym, I don't have that. I do have kind of tension headaches still on the top, but it's not too bad. And I do think there's a kind of an autoimmune element to it. So I've just been figuring out, okay, what to do next. So I think I'm just going to drive back home and not do anything. I did buy so I thought I'd try and ease myself into food again. So I have had a hot chocolate. Hot chocolate will have included, so I went for coconut milk because I'm fine with that. The hot chocolate itself probably will have some sugar, but it's not too bad. And then I've bought this, it'll be mirrored, but Re-Nourish Immunity. So kale, spinach, turmeric. It does have onion in it. So that is a high FODMAP in the fructans. But I thought, kale, spinach, turmeric in a soup form, so it's hopefully easy to digest, would be a good start. So I could potentially take this at home and take it with some Fodzine, so it's easily digested. And I think I'd maybe just drive home without doing anything else and just see how I feel, see if my energy levels are sustained. I also took liposomal B complex vitamins, so just see if that has any impact by the time I get home. So it's going to take me about an hour and a half, I think, to drive back, maybe an hour, and then I'll take a call as to whether I take the soup or not, or whether I decide to take the magnesium citrate and just really flush out my system and see if I can feel any better. The downside to that, I think, is that if I'm not actually ingesting any food, i.e. energy, then it's going to be hard to work out whether the brain fogs come back, whether that's due to lack of energy or bacterial overgrowth. So yeah, some questions. I mean, I wouldn't mind having some nice food now, to be honest, but whether I just really push through or not, I'm not too sure. So I feel just so much better than this morning. That said, I don't feel perfect. It's just a lot better than before. So yeah, I tried to glean from the nurse whether she could tell me the results or not. She wouldn't want to tell me. She said, "Oh, your consultant will tell you, but it's nothing to worry about." I don't know if that means there's nothing showing up, in which case, what the fuck is wrong with me? She did say the test for hydrogen and methane. I did ask about the hydrogen sulfide or sulfade, and she said they don't measure that. So, but then I don't at the moment anyway get the really sulfuric farts. I have had that in the past, but I don't have that at the moment. So I'm going to drive back and see how I feel. I rambled a bit there, but I do feel a lot better. I feel like I could be in a job, maybe not a incredibly taxing job, but I could be in a job now and I could function, which is a good sign. So yeah, I'll check in again a bit later and let you know how I'm feeling. Right, it's the 13th of October 2022. It's about 3:15. So I had my SIBO test this morning. So my girlfriend said she wanted to eat out tonight. And I kind of just leapt at it because my diet's been really tied back. Really just been feeling shit the last couple of weeks because I took out probiotics for 2 weeks. So I was like, right, okay, let's just do that. And then so after my SIBO test, I had a hot chocolate with coconut milk. I had a kale, spinach and turmeric soup. And then I had a banana, 2 kiwis, 2 boiled eggs, some grapes, packet of wheat-free salt and vinegar crisps. I had this protein bar. It did have barley malt extract lower down, so I'm hoping I'm all right with that. I didn't realise until I basically finished it. And I guess I'm feeling. I can think. I don't have the fog there, but the brain fog's not too bad, but the energy's not really there. So I can't really think. I mean, I haven't been to the gym today,
So with that in mind, I'm feeling very good. Well, I'm feeling okay. And then I've taken Vivamix, or basically it's VSL3. But yeah, I'm just feeling tired, so I don't really know what's causing that tiredness. And actually just a general headache coming on at the moment, so I thought I'd lie down, see how I feel. And yeah, so I guess I would struggle again if I was in a job right now this afternoon. So so yeah. I'm just gonna have a rest and see how I feel. Maybe I'll feel better tonight. We'll see. I saw I was in supermarket earlier and I noticed someone I vaguely know to say hello to, and I didn't because I was just feeling like crap, but just wasn't feeling, I didn't have enough energy to say hello. I considered if I was going to have a meeting with one of my old bosses about my career at 3. It didn't happen because I mentioned about my hospital appointment this morning, so we've postponed it. But I mean, it would have been all right for that, but I've had to push through, and I'm just tired of doing that. So see how I feel this afternoon, and then hopefully it might improve this evening. And then I'll report again on how I'm feeling tomorrow. I suspect the brain fog will come back tomorrow with a vengeance, so that'll be a joy. I decided not to do the magnesium citrate just because if I'm then starting to eat again and then going to the pub, that doesn't work. I need to be at home. So we'll see how we do over the next few days if I might just start taking the probiotics again. Oh, sorry. Might be to the dog next door. So hopefully I'll feel a bit better once I've been on the probiotics, and then I will get my comprehensive stool test results quite a while off now, but I'll get it hopefully on the 2nd of November. And then the SIBO test, which is NHS based, should take 5 days for them to process it and send it to my consultant. And then I'll probably have to chase my consultant in a different hospital to get the results. I mean, I'm quite happy to analyse my own results, so I just want to know, is it tested positive or not, and then can follow up with a consultation. I'm expecting it to be negative, to be honest, but I do think I can think so much more clearly when I've basically emptied my bowels. That said, I don't have the energy from food to help drive me forward, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll talk again soon.
Okay, so I've just needed a quick nap this afternoon. I was just really tired, so I lay down. Did fall asleep. I think I maybe was asleep for 45 minutes. I was woken up by my phone while they're calling me, and so I've maybe been up for 20 minutes, and I needed to go over to my girlfriend's parents' house, and I'm obviously still feeling foggy because I don't want to go in without Marla getting back yet. She's not back from work, so I have to make small talk, and I just feel tired. So I'm obviously not fine, but I do feel like I can think clearly. I'm just tired. So yeah, I'm just going to force myself to go in now, but I thought I'd just record that so I've got a memory of it.